Mic check 1 2. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Are you guys doing good? I hope that everybody's doing good. I'm doing really well actually. I moved my computer a little bit. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic. I moved my computer and I now have the possibilities of doing cam streams, in the sense of doing streams with a cam, not those kind of streams. But yeah, I'm doing good. I hope that you guys are doing good. I don't know if you guys will hear me a little bit more, you know, louder, maybe a little bit closer to the mic. I don't know, but I'm doing definitely good. And I'm having a sandwich right now. I love my sandwiches there. But yeah, I hope that everybody's just doing is doing just as good. Sometimes I don't know if this happens to you guys, but sometimes it is necessary to flip your sandwich, because it gets cool on one side, but then you try to grab it and then it's still hot, you know, below, and you know, on the underside of the sandwich. And that just happened to me. It is not like extortionately, like, you know, hot, but you know, it's not scalding hot, but you know, it could have been prevented. What if my fingers melt? It do be like that sometimes. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I am definitely looking forward to whenever I get to do streams with a cam. I don't know how I'm gonna advertise it. I'm not so sure how I'm gonna be like, hey guys, you can finally see me and run away, or something of the sorts. I don't know. But it's definitely gonna be an event, and I basically just wanted to get those cam streams going on, mostly because I don't know, I feel like that's like the natural process of things, to call them somehow. I don't know, I somehow just felt like it is nice for me as a streamer to finally do and try, you know, to get my image out there. I know that there's dangers associated with it, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad, hopefully. But no one knows. You guys are free to clip me saying this, and then I don't know, getting in jail or whatever. But I don't really know if that's just gonna go. I hope. I mean, no one knows. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna be like a good experience for me. So now that I'm gonna be like, hey guys, guess what? This is how I look like. A lot of people who watch my streams, well, not so much a lot, but you know, I guess the current people that do watch my streams do know how I look like. So that's definitely something that, you know, it's not gonna be like a big surprise, but I guess if anything, you guys will see me in movement there, and you know, in all colors, as people often say. So hopefully it's not gonna be a bad experience. I don't think it's gonna be like that big of an event, but you know, who knows? Nobody knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man, to be the skungy man. That does sound like a little bit cursed, the skungy man. Watch out, or the skungy man will get you, or something of the sorts. I don't know. As usual, I have my cup of coffee. I have my cup of coffee right here, and you know how it looks. You know how the coffee goes. Being water, You can definitely tell whenever there's like more water than the milk in a coffee. It definitely tastes more like bean water. I tend to say, you know, that whenever a coffee just feels like coffee flavored water. But you know, we have those days. We definitely have those days. Let me give a chomp to my sandwich. Pretty good. I gotta get accustomed to to gesticulate more, because I'm definitely gonna be like on camera, so I don't gotta be like, you know, acting like a mummy or something. Yeah? And I'm not really sure where I'm gonna be putting my camera. Yeah, I guess the most normal thing would be for me to put it like right in front of me, but maybe I can work out an angle so that you guys can, you know, not get a little bit of you know, like, oh, he's looking at me, eh? Or something of the sort. I don't know. Man, such a nice sandwich. I definitely think I can definitely put up an angle on the camera, because I have my second monitor on my right, and I can, you know, see you guys as I read the chat, and I can be like, hey, yo guys, you know, eh? That's me, look at me, eh? But I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be either blurring out or just you know, virtually erasing my background. I now have a solid background as I moved my PC, and now I have a wall against my back. So that means that I do have a background now, but I'm not so sure how good it's gonna look like. Or if I should just opt on you know, erasing that background. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem, but who knows? Who knows? It's definitely something that I gotta check out little by little. And this desk that I have right now, I mean, it is a little bit, you know, a little bit smaller compared to the table that I was using, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh man, I love the song, but I don't know if it has copyright. Hopefully it doesn't. If it does, then that sucks. But this song right here, that's a classic right there. I don't believe I missed any normal postings that I usually do whenever I say that I'm going live. I don't think so. But yeah, sure. Throughout all my entire life that I've been a PC gamer, which has been, you know, pretty much recently, I've always had my PC to my left, which means that I have never had the chance to actually, like, you know, look at my PC while I was, you know, gaming. And even though I now have my PC to my right, now I have always had my PC to my left, yeah. But now that I have my PC to my right, I still don't have the chance to look at my components, because my second monitor is, like, you know, blocking the view of my PC. But, you know, I guess it'd be like that sometimes, you know. It is not something that I'm like, oh man, you know. I'm used to not seeing my PC, like, whatsoever. So that's something that it doesn't really, like, bother me, like, at all. So, you know, that's totally fine. But yeah, right now I'm now having a nice afternoon. I wouldn't say it's a morning. It definitely feels like morning. It is a little bit cloudy. Oh, it's absolutely cloudy. It's one of the worst days I've ever seen. Can I hate myself? I hate you too. I remember that Family Guy skit. But some people do be like that, you know. Some people be like, "Oh yeah, this is the best game that I've ever played," and somebody's gonna be like, "I didn't like it," and then that other guy's gonna be like, "Oh well, yeah, I mean, I didn't quite like it that much," you know. There's a hint of social pressure right there, or just, you know, being like, "Ah, yeah, I gotta go with the majority." But, you know, I do like when shows, you know, like Family Guy, you know, shine a light on that, you know. Me when sandwich. I know that I've said this before, but if I had a chance to well, not so much the chance, if I had a curse of only eating one meal for my entire life, tacos and sandwiches are a very close contender for that meal. There's a big variety of sandwiches that you can do, and as well as a big variety of tacos that you can do. And you can even say that, you know, tacos that are not tacos are still tacos. You know, most tortilla-based meals can actually like be considered tacos, right? In some way or another. So I guess, you know, I wouldn't starve to death. I wouldn't definitely starve if I only had the chance to only eat tacos. So I believe that's pretty good, eh? So I guess if you only had a chance to eat one meal, eat tacos and eat sandwiches. You have a big, you know, a big menu ahead of you. Most definitely. Anyways, let me start up the game so that I can get on with the game. Not to just finish it and just whatever. I don't have there's no rush. There's no big time rush. Get it? Big time rush. I remember that show. I remember it like if it was yesterday. But I gotta be honest, I didn't used to watch it. I was not big on what are they called? On live action shows. I definitely was not big on that. And I'm not so sure why. Well, I mean, I guess as a child, I was definitely more inclined to watch cartoons than live action, you know, shows. But even as a teenager, I definitely, like, you know, preferred my cool cartoons instead of live action. That is not to say that I did not enjoy live action shows. I definitely, you know, enjoyed live action shows. For example, I did used to watch the Wizards of Beverly Hills or Beverly Place. I don't remember. And I used to watch Kenan and Kel. Man, oh man, that is a blast. Those are two of the shows that I used to watch quite a lot. And what other shows? Well, I mean, I did used to watch Hannah Montana. And Zack and Cody. Yeah, I used to watch Zack and Cody quite a lot. And yeah, I remember having a blast with those. So I guess it's not so much that I was not inclined to watch, you know, in real life stuff, or whatever you may call them, like live action shows. But I don't know. I guess I was more inclined to watch cartoons than anything. But I did watch my fair share of live action shows. My point is that I should definitely start the game now. So let me just give that a try. So Biohazard, because if you wanna start up the game, you definitely don't gotta choose or you know, search for Resident Evil. Although I don't really know if that's the case with the GOG version. As far as I am aware, maybe you do get a search for like Resident Evil instead of like you know, Biohazard. Right? Did you guys know that Biohazard is the name in Japan? Did you guys know that Doki Doki Panic? That's like baby's first gaming trivia, you know, when it comes to like, you know, like secrets and, you know, curiosities of video games. Did you know that Doki Doki Panic is, you know, the Super Mario Brothers 2? It's definitely like that, you know. It's kind of endearing to see it happening even nowadays, you know. That's basically baby's first video game trivia. So here we go. Are you guys ready to shamon? I'm definitely ready to shamon. Okay, I know that you guys can't see the game, but can you hear the game? Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that maybe you guys do hear the game, eh? Also, what's going on with my microphone? I can see that there's a little bit of noise. Hold on. There you go. There's still a little bit of noise, but I do gotta, you know, see what the deal is with that. I don't know if it is my PC or whatever. It's definitely not whatever. Oh man, what's that background noise thingy? That's you know making my thingy vibrate. My desk is definitely not touching my. It's not touching my my PC. At least I hope it's not too distracting. Let me see. There's a little bit of something. Hold on. Let me check exactly how that sounds, because I hope that it's just not distracting enough. Hold on. Let me give that a listen there. I don't think it's anything too noticeable, but let me keep on listening, eh? So it is just some background noise, but I don't know why this thingy, the NVIDIA broadcast thing, is not filtering it. Like, it does it that by a little bit, but then it does not. I don't really know why. Well, I mean, let's keep on going. I'm sure it's nothing too noticeable. Hopefully. And there he is, the man, the legend. Dun durun 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 durun. Me when the turun turun. Me when the turun turun. I imagine that it's definitely gonna be a little bit of an issue sometimes, if I say so myself. But you know, I could try just straight up just closing it and then making it, you know, restarting the thing. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's still picking up some background noise, and I'm not so sure why. I mean, I guess I could add a little bit of a noise gate, and that just would be it. I guess so. If you guys want me to do that, that's fine. I shouldn't worry too much. So, anyways, let's see. Maybe it is because there's not enough noise in the background for the thing to actually like action, or just be like, hey, there's just not enough room noise to determine what is actually like noise and what's not. So I trust the decisions of the technology, although that may prove to be a little bit more, you know, more of a detriment than anything. So I only have one plug. Let's see if Ada has anything to say about it. Maybe I should have visited that room first. Hold on. Let me bring up the plug so that I can get anything and everything. The whole detriment of me playing this days later is the fact that I don't remember exactly what we have done and what we have not done. So hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. But the good thing is that we now have the Magnum accessory, so it's not gonna be too bad. There we go. We only need one more, and we are off to the races. We are off to the races. People often say. Let me jump on my sandwich. Wow. So now we're gonna be Alfred then, for a little while.
What is it? My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella Inc.
Of Umbrella. You may be asking, why are we looking like Misty? Well, I don't know, that's how BioRand works. Not the fact that it randomized my thingy, but in this cutscene alone, since we're definitely changing, you know, playable characters, it changed my thingy. I don't know. I guess a playable. Hello. This is gonna suck, eh? Oh.
What?
They can definitely. This is a bad room, man. And I basically healed not for nothing, but I should have, you know, waited a little bit. Eh? Oh, for a blue herb. Well, I mean, I guess it do be like that sometimes. I don't think you can comfortably kill one of these lickers with just a pistol. You can definitely try, but it's all gonna be for naught. Ow. If none of those guys actually, like, you know, goes for the one-hit kill, I'm gonna be fine, eh? I hope that I can get a little bit of healing. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of a heal for me. Okay, now that my dogs barked, now NVIDIA broadcast be like, ah, so that's the background noise that I gotta filter, eh? Oh, never mind. It's actually like showing a little bit more things. I wonder what that may be, eh? Well, there's definitely something called, you know, room noise, but still, it should filter it. And I'm not too sure why it's not filtering it. Could it be that the strength is not strengthy enough? Eh? Noise removal, here we go. And now it's filtering it. And now it is not. And I don't know why, eh? Thank you, based in NVIDIA, for not filtering my noise, eh? Man, oh man, man, oh man. But as I said, it shouldn't be too much of a detriment. If anything, I only think that it is just the normal background noise. No, there's not much going on right now, so I don't think anything bad comes out of it. Depending on how this goes, we could definitely be seeing this thing over and over again. I imagine that the film is gonna be the plug, and if it's not, then I'm gonna cry. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me. Did you guys see that? Ooh. Gamer, eh? Kendo, eh?
But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here.
You
I'm
say so.
keeping a close eye on things.
I think he liked
I
it.
thought you were one of them.
Well, I mean,
Hold on.
he kind of was. Oh, look at him go.
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe.
Look at those hips, eh? Kendo hips. I'm looking respectfully, eh? Same, Michael, same, eh? Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have the film. And we have a blue herb. Those come in handy. More often than not, I would say. But I do wonder if the plug may be in the exact same place it is supposed to be in. I don't know if you guys remember, but you know, the last plug is indeed in the clock tower. The Cr0ft tower. And maybe this film is the cock that we need for the cock puzzle. For the Cr0ft tower. Oh man, this song. I believe this is one of those songs that did survive from RE1.5. But I might be wrong. There's enemies over here as well, now that I remember. Oh wait, there's not. There should be some enemies right now, or by now. And it is interesting to see that there's not. I don't think I missed anything. But again, I might be wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That got me a little bit. I wasn't expecting the bzz sound. Me when the bzz, me when the bzz. Well, there we go. I definitely gotta see why my microphone is picking up so much random background noise. As I said, I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, but I'm not so sure why. It is not behaving as it should. Did I pick up everything from here? Yes. And what about here? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I don't remember there being a memo or anything over here. Plus, I do believe that memos do... No, I think they do count for them. For the whole thing, eh? So far, I don't think there's any key that I have not yet used. I could try and see my map. Yeah, so far I have used all of the keys that I need for that. But, you know, I guess it do be like that sometimes. Okay, let me go develop the film, eh? And hopefully I won't develop a disease. Is she still here? Yes, she is. Oh, poor Sherry. You were supposed to be immune. But you know, I guess it's just what, you know, how they say, what goes around comes around. Turun, 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 turun. I hope Nemesis just won't, you know, randomly appear. I know that Nemesis can appear if you do use your randomized monsters and stuff. Do they look like monsters to you? I don't need this right now, apparently. We have a reserve. Then where could the cock be? And the other plug. That is indeed a quite intriguing phenomenon. Hold on. There we go. Let me use this instead. There we go. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I have explained this, you know, before, but I definitely do know why. I do prefer the herbs instead of the first aid sprays. That's just something that used to happen quite a lot back in the first Resident Evil one. If you use the first aid sprays, you get less points. for your rank. And I'm like, no way I'm not getting them ranks. But I don't believe that happens in any of the other Resident Evils. Like, you're of course allowed to use first aid sprays. Oh, more Magnum bullets, that's nice. So that was the last place that I thought that may have a thing. And I'm glad that, you know, the thing that we didn't miss, or that, well, that we could have missed, was not in the other place. I gotta actively remember to not reload my Magnum. Oh, an agreement, that's lovely. Mostly because I wanna use my Magnum parts so that I can get everything and anything. So what else could I be forgetting? As far as I remember, I did pick up everything. Oh wait, I may not have. Hold on, let me use this this soul ingredient so that I can have a little bit of insurance when it comes to me and my silly billiness. Yes. Let me just see how bad the background noise is compared to the actual game, so to see if I need to move anything or everything. Yeah? I don't think it is too bad. But I'm definitely, you know, quite loud. Maybe it's just my imagination, eh? Hold on, let me give that a go. Where is Resident Evil? You guys won't hear the game for a little bit, but let me see how this actually goes. Oh, hopefully, I don't know. Hold on. No, I feel like it's okay. If anything, I feel like I could bring it down a notch, but just a little bit. Hold on. There we go. I feel like that is much better. I think. Yeah, now the signal is not as hot. So let me try that again, and let me keep on talking. Let me keep on talking. Mic test. 1 2. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe just like that. A little bit less. Maybe that's it. Hold on. I'm sorry that I'm doing this like live on stream. I definitely should do this, you know, out of streams. Okay, here we go. Normalmusic.com, eh? For normal people, eh? One two, eh? Okay, sure. I believe that's good enough. And if anything, I believe I could just move it on my own end, so that you guys can you know, check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. Let me bring this up some decibels. There we go. Now you guys will hear everything and anything as it should. There we go. So yeah, that was basically it. My input gain was a little bit too hot, so That basically makes things a little bit, you know, more... Well, definitely worse. Should I go here? No. Where did I want to go? I wanted to go where the thing is. I want to see if by a miracle of life the upper part actually has anything. I don't really know if I missed the bullets that are on the second floor where the mods are. Let me try and see if I can actually, like, you know, get them going on. I hope that I won't die. I don't really know how many shots the mods are gonna take. I don't know if I am gonna be definitely, you know, dying before they do. But as far as I remember, I do have everything that I need from around these places. There's still a little bit of background noise, but I know that is because of my input gain or something or whatever. Maybe the only thing that I do need to hold on. Let me see if this works somehow. And then maybe that'll work a little bit more. Hold on. Let me just play with the thing. There we go. Let me see. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Let me give that a go. Gotta give that a try. Maybe I do need a place that has more. Hold on. Here we go. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I feel like that's a little bit better, but I don't know. That may be a little bit too hot on the output thingy. It may not have been enough. I now have more volume. But let me with stuff. Let me compare it with the thing. No, I definitely need more volume, man. Maybe like that? That doesn't seem to have done anything. Hold on. I believe that is a little bit better. Although it may be a little bit too much. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put this all the way down. So let me see if I can actually, like, hear anything, eh? Or if this actually, like, you know, doesn't do anything, eh? No, this knob doesn't do anything. Okay, this is just for monitoring. Okay, I guess that's fine, eh? Yeah, that's definitely fine. I'm sorry for, you know. I guess I could just move it a little bit more artificially over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you guys ready, eh? I'm sorry for just, you know, the technical difficulties, eh? I feel like I'm fine, okay. Let me see if I can get this guy. I do remember that in the OG version of this game, there was a sign that was basically a Coca-Cola sign. So it is definitely one of those things that often, you know, go in the history of video games as a copyright thingy going on. It's definitely quite interesting, eh? At least if I say so myself. Oh, I haven't done this. So that's what was left. I'm definitely surprised that I have not done this yet. Or did I not need to do it? No, I definitely did not need to do it. I didn't know that the puzzle reset itself. That is definitely quite a shocker if I say so myself. There. So what else? What else do we have here? I have not seen one of these tables in you know, in real life for a good while. It's definitely been a little bit of a bit. But you know how it often be. Eh? Hold on. You know how it often be. Eh? Let me check on the 3rd floor. I don't think there's anything that I may have missed. Did I bring the? Did I already use the lever thingy, the crank? I don't know if I have cranked it up just yet. I haven't did crank it up. Crank it up. Come on and crank it up. Maybe when I push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Man, where could those things that I'm missing maybe? It could be in a very inconspicuous place. But I don't know. So if it is not on the 3rd floor, nor in here, then whereabouts could it be at? I'm still yet unsure exactly where that may be at. So it is definitely thinking. It is definitely not something that I'm, you know, that I'm considering through and through. It could be in the storage room, in the gallery storage room that we did. I gotta pronounce my consonants. Let's see how this goes. This has now turned into a search for a very singular and specific item that we may or may not have missed. It could be a very missable thing. It could be a film. It could be a file that we haven't really gotten just yet. Thank you. Let's see. I have been delivered the substance. That's why I'm saying thank you so you know, quite a lot. So maybe it is in here. Maybe I just missed it. Although I do not remember. By the time I've been here, I don't remember that I missed anything or everything. I don't think going back to that guy. I forgot his name. I don't think going back to Ben would do anything. He's been back to that. I've already done the thing. I was surprised to see that there was no enemies in here. I guess I could technically go back here. I did find some bullets here, but surprisingly enough, those were normal pistol bullets. So I really don't know. I am aware that there is a log that BioRand generates of each and every single item placed in the game. So that's definitely something that I do gotta check out if I'm stuck. would you look at that thing? Okay, time for the cool thing. Oh, he's not gonna do his cool animation anymore. There we go. Or maybe he will. No, he will not. Man, maybe. Well, I mean, it is not like you can account for like 100% of things, but you know, maybe a cool extra animation of the super hello, the super macro. Ow. Ow. I hope that I'm not poisoned. I am poisoned. God damn. Well, I guess it's still yet to be seen if, and only if, there's anything that we missed, which I don't think so. Oh, I guess I can always do this. The only things that I do gotta go back for is that Magnum pickup. Although no, I already have it. Well, I'm glad that I did save. That is a relief, as people often say. I don't know. Where could I be missing a thing? I don't think there's anything in particular over here. No, there was ever anything over here. And I cannot definitely go back, but I don't think, you know, the thing that we need is definitely over there. So where could that thing be? I don't think it is over here, but you know, we often say things that we don't think they are, but they then be. And when things be, we do. And when we do, then we be. Put that in a t-shirt there. I don't remember there being anything extra in here, but I can always just check. No, I already got everything that I needed from you. And same over here, I believe. Sam I am. Good old Sam I am. He didn't like Green X. I am yet to read or watch or listen or whatever to more of Dr. Seuss's stories. I know that he has a big compendium of cool stories that he definitely does, but you know, I really don't know much when it comes to like Dr. Seuss. But one day I will. One day I definitely will. That horse looks like a capybara. Capybara. I've already gotten everything from here, as far as I am aware. Look at those misaligned textures there. Look how lovely they look. Well, there definitely doesn't seem to be anything extra in here. So I wonder what's missing. What could it be? What could it be? I've already explored all of this. I'm a little bit hesitant to check on the log that BioRent generates, mostly because I don't know what it is. So it may take me more to check where the thing is instead of where the actual item is. Although that may not be the case. I know it's an exaggeration. But you know what I mean. It could be here though. Although I do remember that I did pick up everything from here. Since we already went where the Ada part of this campaign is, I don't think we can go back. If that also happens to be the thing that we missed. But I don't know. I already checked over here, I already checked this corpse. Could it be in the morgue? I don't think it's in the morgue. In the morgue's morgue. Or whatever that may be. Blim, blim, blim. What about here? I don't believe so. Let me finish my sandwich. And so it's not here. What could it be? Let me go and grab. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with Michael dancing like that, or maybe better this. Okay, let's see. According to Biored and the holy scriptures of whatever and whatever, where could this thing be? And more than anything, where is my Biored thingy? It is definitely not here. Man. Where did I leave my Biored thingy? I honestly do not remember. Let's see. Biored.exe. It's not showing up. It could be here, it could be over there. It could be you, it could be me, it could be even be. Where do I have my thing? Could be somewhere nearby. Do I have it where the Biored thingy is? Could be. Could definitely be. Capcom. Where is my Capcom folder? There we go. Biohazard. Bio 2HD no. Mod Biored. .dat. Item XML. Could it be over here? Mixed data launch. I don't know if this is it, fam. Call this a reload. No, I don't think this is it. It shows the items, but it doesn't show where they are. Virgin Heart. So that's the name of the key. I didn't know that. Description, .txt, manifest. I don't think that's it. No, this is just the seed. Come on. Could it be here? No. Where is the lock? I think this is the log here. Player Leon A, creating original room ref. Placing key. Okay, I need the cog. I don't know if it is if it shows us the cog. In 10C12. Where could 10C12 be? Oh, 10C12. I believe I can access that over here. Utility menu, no. 10C12. This is definitely gonna take us a little bit of a while. Are you guys ready for this? Get ready for this. I guess I can only go so far. Utility menu invincibility, no. Player Leon. Wow. Also, this means Elsa nude cheat, and I imagine that, you know, once you put it, the game just crashes it. I know that I could technically just spawn the cog of where I am right here and right now, but I don't know. That doesn't seem, you know, fair. So the fact that it has a 10, it may mean that it is indeed in the first floor. But we are technically in the first floor, aren't we? I believe we may be. Although I may be wrong. I really don't know. I don't know how this thing works. Blim, 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 blim. All I know is that I cannot really go back to the tents. But, you know, 10C12. Hold on. I guess I could just check it out. Resident Evil 2 room codes. Oh, that doesn't really look fine. Then C. Hold on. Then C12. The conference room. Could it be? Then C. It doesn't really show that it is the 10C12. Room list, here we go. Then... Oh wait, hold on, that's Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 2 room list. Beep, 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 beep. There we go, the ID room. So where is 10C? There's no 10C12. Uh-oh. That is not a promising start. Placing key cog in 10C12. Where can I see where 10C12 is? Uh-oh. Post installation? No. Where's the final Resident Evil? No. Remake? No. I mean, what am I to do if I cannot find the 10C12? That is the hall. Stairs. Stairs. Well, I mean the 10C, but I don't believe there's anything else in here that I missed. Oh wait, I do know that there is indeed an item here. That is so cheeky. That is so sneaky and so cheeky. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess, you know, Byron do be like that. But I thought that... Well, I mean, this is indeed very much a missable item. It usually is just an optional item pickup, like some bullets and stuff, but... Okay. But yeah, if you guys don't know, there's definitely some items that you can definitely miss if you're not, you know, if you don't know where those items are. And one of those is, you know, that one behind the statue. Another one is over here. There is one in the dark room, right? The film developing room, right? Behind the table where the ink ribbon is. And if you don't really know if the item is there, you will definitely miss it. I thought that Byron had an algorithm to prevent that, you know, from happening. You know, placing key items in missable spots. Well, I mean, it is not like it is like irreversibly missable, you know. So I guess therein lies the, you know, the intricacies of the Byron. Byron giveth and the Byron taketh, as people often say. Blip 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 blip. We blip 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 on the house. Okay, let's put up the cog and hopefully that's gonna give us the last plug. ago. I still remember when I was doing the Christmas mod. There was like a million Mr. X's in here. Well, Nemesis. And it wasn't really pleasant. Would you look at that? It's funny to me to see that there's no custom thing over here. Could this be the plug? Yes or no? Yes, it is. It's time to see Ashley die, unfortunately. I guess let's just see this.
Mission accomplished.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, what? There's no help for you, unfortunately. There's no help where we're going. And she died of it. It is interesting to me that the whole malformation, you know, the mutilation of the 3D model, it is only possible in Ben's 3D model and not in every other model. You know? Ow, indeed, eh?
No way.
What?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh, yes or no? Is that all it took? Just an ow. Oh. There's no help going on now. No, what now?
My father?
Yeah, he caused all of this. I'm sorry, Ashley. First things first. The first thing that he says, the first thing that she doesn't know, that she doesn't do. Be careful what you do. What?
I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I
get
tell
it?
him to.
Better half because she got split in half. Oh, thank you.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither. Big key, Shimona. Wow.
A transmission alluding to a potential attack from an organization or individual of unknown origin.
Wow.
Wait there, I'm coming.
Shimona. A miserable death. A miserable Shimona. I don't even know what Shimona is. Does anybody know what Shimona actually like means? Is that a name? Or is that just something that Michael just blurted out and everybody was like, oh yeah, Shimona, we know Shimona. I hope that the SMG is definitely gonna, you know, be as useful as ever in the coming fight. Because otherwise this is gonna be a big mistake. Okay, y'all are ready. Are y'all ready for the battle of the century? Y'all ready for this? I don't know if there's a chance of this happening, but maybe we will actually like fight the actual breaking instead of the G-adult thing. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. They grow so fast. Come hey. I always found funny how his head looked like. It definitely looked a little bit funny. Hold on, I don't know if you guys have a thing. I may need to make this go a little bit lower, I guess, or maybe not. There we go. Okay, you guys ready? Gotta get my shots in. I have a ton of bullets, so that this definitely should just suffice. I don't think this is sufficing, like at all. There we go. Now it's only a matter of, you know, taking care of the little babies. Little babies. I hope that's everything. Okay, look, guys. XD. Don't ground at me, There we go. I put him in its place. Let me get this going on. So the SMG wasn't so bad at all. It definitely held its weight on itself. So let's see what you know, Michael has to say about this. Wow. Is that Burger King? Who are you?
Just gonna walk away?
I should definitely know who this is, but I don't really know it. Shimon!
We can make a more powerful virus.
Oh, it is Burger King, but in Resident Evil 0. No, Michael, don't do that, eh? Well, that's interesting. I did definitely not remember his this version of Burger King. It is indeed the truth. Oh, Ada, how you doing? Actual Ada. Actual Shimon. Oh, that's so kind of the game. First aid spray, don't mind if I do. Ah, this place. Lots of loot and lots of many cool things. Let me see what I can put over here. I'm just gonna put random stuff whenever and wherever. I may definitely need to bring more healing. Oh, thank you. When it comes to the Beer King fight. The Beer King, the king of the birds. More bullet. I got more bullets. Oh, the game is spoiling me. I'm definitely gonna be using more of my Magnum, you know, right now. Oh man, I saw a cockroach on the side of my screen. I gotta be careful with my food. Shimon, because otherwise they're gonna eat my food. So let me give that a chomp before my cockroachy friend actually decides to claim my food as his own. As a Shimon. It kind of sucks to have cockroaches, but you know that often happens in hot climate environments. But I should definitely, you know, not you know, grow complacent on the fact that there is indeed, you know, that's one of the things, you know, you definitely gotta keep your space like clean. So yeah, do that to avoid cockroaches. Hi Christy, how you doing? Welcome in. Look, I am Mr. Shimon. Hey. Look at him go. It's OG2 as well, yeah, definitely. And I'm playing with Michael Jackson. That's my best. Yeah. Yeah, it is indeed incredible. I love it how he. Look at me go, Shimon. I'm having a blast with this mod. It's definitely one of the best custom things that somebody has ever done. And I do believe that the same person or people that made this mod also did a Homer mod. You know, Homer from The Simpsons. And also My Shiranui mod. So, you know, if you want to check that out, then, you know, check out the Patreon of Cr0ft's lab. Figure yourself some support for you while I play the right and work on my stream lab stuff. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Definitely. It is definitely a treat to see the Tomodachis in my stream. And definitely, I hope that everything goes amazing with Streamlabs. I know that Streamlabs can sometimes be a hit or miss, but you know, more often than not, things work, and that's how things should be. But oh yeah, how's that Terraria doing? And how you doing, by the way? I hope that you're having a fantastic day, as people will often say. But yeah, thank you. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let me. It works pretty well, just haven't fully customized it the way you wanted yet. And your day has been fantastic. And that's nice to hear. That's definitely lovely to hear. I've been having a really nice day, actually. Although I just saw a cockroach, a little cockroach that maybe you know, aiming for my food. As I said, it is definitely normal to have cockroaches in warm climates, places with warm climate. But you know, that is no excuse to be stinky or, you know, deorganized or something. So, you know, gotta clean up a little bit. I'm eating a mincemeat taco right now. So lovely. I've said this before, but if I had an option to just eat one meal and just one meal for the rest of my life, I would definitely go for both tacos or sandwiches, because they are definitely very versatile. Yeah, cockroaches just infect your old home because your fences were they never getting trimmed, right? That sucks. I don't really know if there's like a solution. Like, I remember that back in the late or mid 2010s, there was this phenomenon of hey, put this plug this in your wall and then all the cockroaches will go away. But I don't know if that was ever true. We have one of those and clearly it doesn't really work. Let me put this over here. I don't think I'm gonna be needing healing soon. Although I may be wrong, I don't know. And like we didn't try to get rid of them. The house was bombed 4 times and just came back at full force. I mean, unfortunately, that's basically a thing that happens with cockroaches. They do seem to evolve pretty rapidly to just you know, ignore any sort of long-term solution. So it definitely sucks. We're not Michael anymore. You may ask why. Mostly because we're gonna get shot.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you had them all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
No, Claire.
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death. Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway.
Wow. What a way to say thanks to somebody who just took a bullet, you know, for you. Is that the doom for Veronica? Yes, he is. He is Alfred, commander of his place. Or something. What? I don't know how he laughs. He laughs like or something of the sort. I don't know. But yeah, there he is. Alfred Ashford, commander of this place. The dude, the legend, the man himself, or the they-them themselves. I don't know, because technically speaking, well, I don't know. I do remember that he used to refer to himself as a he. So I guess that's his pronouns, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's indeed the dude from Coldplay. Like that doesn't sound right. That sounds absolutely wrong. Oh, why are they? Why are the Lakers over here? I literally just beat the game again on your 360 and see him in the in the PS1 game. Yeah. Did you not know that Code Veronica was first released on the PS1? Man? Oh, I'm gonna be dealing with the Lakers. With the Lakers, eh? Hello. Excuse me. Eh? Coming through. Ow. Oh, I even went a wrong path.
What?
I'm gonna die. Ow. I hear somebody running. Maybe that's my life gun running away from me. I was not expecting to for there to be Lakers over here. What's even worse, I went to a completely wrong path. So I did not need to do that. Oh, I forgot to save. That's lovely, eh? Well, I mean, I can grab everything that I grabbed so far. Congratulations, you get to see everything that I did in the past half an hour. Eh? So you didn't miss much. Eh? So there we go. You get to see a cool recap of the last half an hour of gameplay. Eh? But yeah, definitely, eh? Uh-oh, eh? There we go. But yeah, I hope that you had the fun with Code Veronica. I know that Code Veronica is, very divided when it comes to Yipu. Eh? Yeah, we love the Yipu. Eh? Me when the Yipu. Yeah, people are very, very divided when it comes to like yippee. When it comes to Code Veronica, and that kind of sucks, you know. Code Veronica is indeed a game. I like it, but some people don't. Veronica is my favorite of the classic games. I like it, and it's been a little bit of it. It's been a little bit of a bit since I last played it. I guess I better go this way. A lot of people do not like the backtracking. A lot of people do not like the pacing. I do. I feel like it is not a bad Resident Evil game, like at all. Would it be nice if it had a remake? Definitely. You know, more Resident Evil is always nice. Me when the Resident is evil. Pow! Shimon. To this day, I don't really know what Shimona means. I don't really know when it comes to Michael Jackson. As I said in the previous stream that I did of this game, I do like Michael Jackson. I do consider myself a fan of Michael Jackson. I'm not like the biggest fan or anything. I don't know any and every single fact about him. But I do love his music, and I feel like Michael Jackson is the closest person that I've ever like idolatrized. Is that the name? Idolized? Yeah, that's he's the closest person that I've ever like idolized. He was a good man. He was a good human being. An amazing musician, a legendary musician, an artist. I wish I could have met him. You love a remake, and that doesn't mean that it was flawed. Yeah, definitely, you know. The plain boss fight was the hardest softlock. It definitely can be a bad experience if you don't know what to do. It does suck that, you know, knowing what to do or not knowing what to do in the plane, in the tyrant fight in the plane, can make or break the game. But even if Code Veronica gets a remake, or when it does, because it has kind of been confirmed. Also, yeah, he he does the thing where he goes all the way forward. Yeah, when it gets a remake, I don't think, you know, it's gonna be the same case when you know, with the current remix. The remakes don't replace the
Mission accomplished.
OGs.
What is
Also,
this?
you get to see Ashley die, by the way. Oh, poor Ashley. She's gonna die twice today. I kind of wonder how Birkin got in the cell. I really don't know. Ow, indeed, eh? Again, eh?
No way.
She said no, eh? But then Michael said, and then she
All
said,
right. Here goes nothing.
that's all it took, eh? Yeah, the 4 remake is good, but man, I can say it's a complete replacement. Definitely. No remakes are a complete replacement. Not even Dead Space.
My father?
My father? My mother, eh? Be careful what you do, and then Ashley dies, eh? She wasn't careful with what she did, eh? So Mona.
I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't.
Better
do
half because she
everything I
got
tell
split in
him
half,
to.
eh? Again, eh?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
I love it. And then Michael said, wow.
A transmission alluding
I'd
to
say
a
the one is the
potential
best when it
attack
comes to a
from an
remake.
organization or
That if you
individual
just want
of
to play both,
unknown
play the
origin.
remake. But yeah. Wow. It is interesting to see how, technically speaking, Resident Evil 1 had 2 remakes. Resident Evil remake and then the DS game. Because as much as it is, you know, mechanically or just the same game, mechanically speaking and, you know, visually speaking, Resident Evil 1 DS is not different enough, but, you know, updated enough for it to be an actual good remake of the OG as how the OG as how only the OG can be. If only it wasn't for the fact that, you know, the backgrounds feel like, you know, the walls have piss all over them, eh? The DS version would definitely be the definitive edition of the OG Resident Evil, I would say. I just love the new additions that they did for Resident Evil DS. Look at the creature, eh? My son! My son! Also, let me know if the volume of the game is too loud. I hope that it's not, but get ready for this. I hope this is not too loud, guys. What? Cannot hear anything. What? The audience is now deaf. Sounds fine? Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me style on him. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting eaten. I'm getting eaten alive. I find it funny how Melody, my little baby Melody, jumps to me the same way that these things jump on Michael. Like whenever I get home, Melody always, you know, come say hi, and then she goes for a hug like this. For those of you who don't know who Melody is the little baby that appears in the I do have Melody's head on as an emote in the bit emotes. If you donate enough bits, you get to use Melody as an emote, and Canelo as well. I have yet to add the rest of the little babies. What did Michael just say? But yeah, I love my little babies. Look at this guy.
Just gonna walk away?
Far away out. Come on.
We can make a more powerful virus.
By the way, that's Berkey. Come on. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do the Shamon again. And there she is. Wasn't there like, I don't remember exactly, but wasn't there ever like a virtual experience when it comes to, like, you know, Michael Jackson? Like they did something similar as how Gorillaz used to do their concerts. Like it is just a virtual Michael Jackson like dancing, like a 3D model of Michael Jackson dancing. I think I remember I saw something like that sometime, but I don't remember it. Let me put this over here. Shamo. I'm surprised that people weren't offended by it. Well, I mean, I guess some may have, but I don't particularly think that there was, you know, a big uproar when people were like, oh yeah, this is not Michael Jackson, how dare they do this to him, or something of the sorts. I do not remember that, you know, happening. It's still crazy that the biggest Sonic 3 mystery of Michael Jackson making the music was just casually confirmed one day. Well, I mean, Michael Jackson was always a big Sega fan. He sometimes asked himself, apparently, you know, according to the producers and whatnot and people who work with him, like he sometimes would just do random demos to present to Sega and be like, hey guys, I know that you guys we're working on this game, and I prepared something for you, like that. And maybe Michael contributed more, you know, to more games that we may know. Like, as far as I know, he did contribute to Sonic 3 and Space Channel 5. Like, those are the two biggest contributions that he has done to Sega. Or like direct contributions. But maybe he did work in more soundtracks, or, you know, games that we may know. Michael Jackson, the man that I, the experience, this show more. I love it that this mod, you know, streaming this mod also serves as, you know, an opportunity to reminisce about him. And you know, what better way to live forever than for people to remember you? That's how it is. Shamon. Shemwawa.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you had them all wrong. I'd rather you not
Monster
be the person
attacked
you
us and we
think
got
he is.
separated.
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your
I don't think, you know,
descent
putting
into
this on
death.
3x will
Have
help
it your
in any
way,
case.
then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway.
No, just speeding this up doesn't help in any way. Although I don't think I can speed it up anymore. My function keys are not functioning. That kind of sucks. That does make me wonder, you know, what other things, you know, did Michael contribute to? You know, when it comes to like gaming, eh? I hope one day we get more info on that. The cockroaches, speaking about cockroaches, and those are like big cockroaches, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Gendo!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I wonder.
My base has been destroyed.
Who are you?
Okay.
What are you doing here?
You do you.
Sorry.
I mean, I knew he was into that, but you know.
Freeze!
For a moment I thought he said freak, but you know, Claire is the one who calls him a freak.
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked.
I don't have a
Very
clue.
wrongly so, I would say.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
You sure are, Kendo, you sure are.
Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Enjoy. Oh, that
I
laugh.
thought you were one of them.
I love how he
Tell
just
me.
casually becomes a dolphin.
Who do you work for? Who sent you?
I ain't got no clue, darling. By the
Wow,
time I
eh?
noticed something was wrong, the entire city
Oh,
was
Genda, how
infested with
straightforward of
zombies.
you, eh?
Freeze!
I think this is how Kendo flirts, eh? God's in town, man. I'm gonna let this play. I was supposed to have the 4K version of this cutscene, but
My
yeah.
precious G-Virus.
OG works just as
No
fine.
one will ever take you away from me.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
And then
Stop. You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
he died at it.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Bullet wound, eh? As if it's just one. I don't know if there's only just one.
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Man, that Roger guy is really popular, I guess, you know, amongst the military.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body? The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that?
You know, for the whole chaos that's going on, Annette's hair looks really clean.
Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing?
No, said the guy.
Hurry.
He was like, no. And then he died at it. Yum, 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 yum. Vitamins.
What is this thing? Fire! Fire! Son of a...
Uh-oh, eh? And then the rats got infected. Infected it.
How dare you!
But don't
Wow.
you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Even a close eye on things.
I thought you were one of them.
I
Oh, yes,
am
ma'am.
aware of that.
Uh-oh, eh? Bitch slap, eh? Oh, poor Kendall.
I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
Well. Fascinating, eh? I wonder if I can grab anything from here. Everything and anything. He's holding something. I don't need it right now. It's like some sort of book. I don't need to read this right now. I thought for sure that whenever you play as Ada in this section, you can grab something. But I may have been wrong. Or to put it simply, I may have been wrong, eh? Get it, eh? Because Ada wrong. That was Alfred, by the way. That was 100% Alfred. Look at me go, eh? I believe I can go back here. Can I? No. Okay, in normal randomizer, you know, fashion, you can actually like come here whenever where player actually like goes down, you know, from here on the B scenario. But since this is the A scenario, I cannot go there. Badabap. I'm gonna have to deal with the Lakers now. I mean, they shouldn't be too much of a pest. Or a problem. Badabap. Let me get this going on. I'm just gonna straight up just do this. A little bit more. Should be enough. Went a little bit overboard. Badabap. Where the liquor salad? Oh, hello. Moan, Shimona. Oh, he died in just one bullet. That's lovely. Look at me go. Look at me styling on them liquors. Come on, liquor, you do you. Fascinating. And now, get ready for the Super Magnum. The bad thing about the Super Magnum or the custom Magnum is the fact that it doesn't have a custom animation of Michael Jackson just dancing. So maybe that's something that they will add in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's just one of these guys. Let me put the... Why not? There we go. Let me put that thing over there. I really hope that they get to handle, you know, Alfred the way they did in the OG remake, you know, because I feel like any kind of like censorship or whatever is definitely gonna be more counterintuitive, you know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that maybe they will be more like, you know, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't say this, or maybe we shouldn't, like, you know, do this with Alfred or whatever? Do you guys think that they won't you know, sugarcoat how he is? Because he is how he is. I don't think that they should, you know, try to like hide or avoid anything. Blue arrow. Sure. No, not really. I don't want. Or maybe yeah. Hold on. I'd say he would get modernized, but otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be too bad the way they will be handling him. But I believe Capcom may have learned from mistakes in the past of trying to hide things or just try to not be cancelled or whatever. He may get modernized, as you say. Look, it's a merchant there. But I don't think he will get like butchered or anything. I'm horizontal. Time to go. Let me style him. Look at him go. 360 no scope. Din tiki tiki din din tiki din din tiki din din tiki din din tiki din. Yeah, it may be a little bit of a stressing effect. The more that you try to hide things up or just you know, sure. The more that you would otherwise try to hide things, the more controversial.
Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella.
Also, by the way,
so you're safe.
Yeah, for now. You know, cool thing. If you're in danger or in caution, after this scene you will be in fine. Nikolai, you just described it.
The tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of STARS. But I think you misunderstand me.
Or so he says. Shamon. Also, here's Misty. I may have to waste some bullets. Hold on. That should do it. There we go. I'm okay with the bullets. There's more important matters in this. Although unless it is you cannot hear him right. I did try. And I tried. Is Misty behaving like... Is Misty behaving like Sherry? Yes, she is. She even has Sherry's run cycle. And I believe she stays behind like Sherry. Yeah, she just sits around until I... Will she try to grab my hand, I wonder? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't think she is. I think she is, actually. Yeah, she's trying to grab my hand. She has Sherry's animations. That's quite interesting. Shamon. And there we go. I hope that there won't be more liquors over here. Even though she has Sherry's animation, I don't think that I need to wait for her. But you know, it would only be the polite thing to do. Oh, we have Angie here. Look guys, it's Angie from Resident Evil 8. Fascinating. I love Biorend. There's a ton of custom 3D models for all the cool extra characters. As far as I am aware, Ada can die, so that's definitely something that you gotta be careful of. Oh, there's 3 of them. There we go. Yeah, if you guys don't know, you can definitely kill lickers on, you know, from behind, right? And they have a special animation for that. Let's see what other enemies actually like appear here. Or it's just the embryos. There we go. Man, my nose is getting clogged and I don't know why. Beep. We are onwards to our first Breaking 5. So it's definitely gonna be lovely. It is not with me anymore, I don't know why. I guess it sometimes be like that. Ark! Look guys, it's Ark Thompson, the guy that I have as a as an emote. Everybody get your Ark Thompson emotes in. I didn't know you were live. It happens. I mean, most people don't really know when I'm live. Because, you know, I... But thank you so much, Stella. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for showing up. Look at me, I'm Michael Jackson Shimon. I can be like... What I'm Mike Jackson? Why am I Mike Jackson? I don't know. Somebody did a Michael Jackson mod, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me be Michael Jackson. Let's see this modded game of RE2 while I play Terraria. Oh yeah, Mikey Jackson. Look at me go. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, there's this modder, a guy that mods, or somebody that who mods, not a modder, but a modder. Yeah, that's wild, definitely. That makes custom RE2 models, and you can play as Homer Simpson, you can play as Mai Shiranui, you can play as Keanu Reeves, you can play as Michael Jackson right now, And this is the first Michael Jackson mod, and I do believe that the guy who made this mod, I believe his name is Cr0ft's Lab, did release a second version of this game, and that version is out now, and that's amazing. So if you guys want to check that out, hold on, let me pin that message. Cr0ft's Lab. There we go. By the way, how you doing? I hope that you're having a lovely day. Cr0ft's Lab with a 0. Cr0ft's Lab. There we go. Mike Jackson. Let me give you guys the exact thing, right? Where you guys can actually like download them all. Right? And here we go. Get the mod Hee-heere. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I need to copy and then not copy again, because if you try to copy again, it will copy nothing and then you will paste nothing, eh? There we go. Shimon. There we go. I accidentally pinned your message again, you know? Catching up with some editing, eh? You're having to label certain clips as red because you're gonna have to re-record some footage for it, or record some footage for it, I don't know. Later, and it would take less time to do it later than now. It definitely be like that sometimes. If you don't have the chance to do it now, it is way more productive to label things and then you know, and get that going on. Also, speaking about the get that going on, I have been working on trying to see where the game over scenes that you had are, and leave it to an engineer to make things way more complicated that they should be. I have been programming a thingy that detects in your video, like it analyzes each and every single frame of your video, and then uses a reference image of a game over screen from the game to see whether or when the game over happens. And I don't know if this is like the best approach for this. Like, I could just go you know, skip like 5 seconds and 5 seconds and 5 seconds of each video, and that would be way faster. But somehow I just decided that, oh yeah, let me build an image recognition thing so that I won't have to, like, you know, watch the VODs, you know, 5 seconds at a time. But I'm starting to think that maybe that was not the best approach. Maybe I will just, you know, bite the bullet and be like, zombie. Come on. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. Smooth criminal. Ow. There you go. I mean, even if you can just find the vault and the timestamp, I can edit the clip myself. Yeah, I've been trying to scour all the places you think you've died, but you have no luck. I guess so. I guess it wouldn't be as you know. I mean, it could be time consuming, but you know, I guess the most straightforward approach of going little by little, of being like, let me just go 5 seconds, like, you know, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow, like going little by little, would be better, I guess, than just spending all of an afternoon just developing a tool to do it. You already know you die once in part 3, so you don't die in part 2 or 1. I did see part 1. I did try to seek in part 1, and you didn't die in part 1. So maybe you do in part 2. Maybe I could try. Also, here's the exact same zombie that I just killed, but she's now my partner in crime, I guess. Look at Michael. Oh, let me see what's on the other side. Part 3 was the first dead. It would have been nice to know that beforehand. So now I don't think you die in 1 and 2. Okay, gotcha. I'm okay with bullets. I don't really use a lot of this gun. Plus I have like 81 magnum bullets. But I mean, I should have asked. Maybe I should have asked when you know, where's the first time you remember dying? Ah, whoa. Ooh. I love imitating the zombies. It's just so much fun imitating the zombies, being like, ooh. More bullets, don't mind if I do. I love my red perps, so I'm gonna get them. All. But sure, I will search in the next parts, in part 4, part 5, and whatever other part. So don't you worry. Wecker, we have Wecker here. Hey old guy, we got Wecker here. I love that video of the guy that goes, "Eyo vea Optimum Prime." Eyo vea Optimum Prime. It's just so much fun, you know. It's really fun to me to see that. I may not even carry this gun anymore. I don't think it may be productive to do so. So I'm gonna do this instead. Blim, blim. More bullets. More reason to not carry that out of the gun. No, I'm fine. The C panel. Me when the C panel. I should say my game, by the way. I'm gonna do so before I get the thing. But sure, I will search in the next parts. Right now, how close you would think that you would say English, please? How close do you think how close do you think you are from like actually like finishing the video? I kind of wonder. Like as a percentage, what percentage of the video do you think you are right now? Shimon. Come here, Misty, a little bit over here. Yeah, there we go. For those of you guys who don't know, well, I mean, Misty is kind of. Oh, there we go. There is a bath over here. This is the only bath in the entire game that you can actually like get to. To think that for the umbrella people to go to the bathroom, they would have to like wait. Misty, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I think that she's fine. I'm just gonna leave her be. Oh, a map. Annie, are you okay? The are you okay? Do you guys remember the whole shebang when it came to the Ayuwoki? I remember the Ayuwoki. Escape the Ayuwoki. That basically came from the Latin American side of the meme world, because that's how we heard the lyric go. Ayuwoki. It's the Ayuwoki. And then it became a whole meme. I'm gonna put this thing over here. That should suffice. Let me save my game. I think that this has been good. It's hard to tell. Hopefully it's not too far from being complete. Bling bling. Bioran. What are your plans on Valentine's Day, everybody? Do you guys also celebrate the Day of Friendship? Because here in Mexico, a cockroach. I saw the cockroach. Hold on. I hope that I can get him, man. Nah, it flew away. Well, it didn't so much flew away. It just went away. It ran away. So yeah, I may or may not have cockroaches here in my house. But yeah, do you guys also celebrate the Day of Friendship in where you guys live? Because Saint Valentine's Day is also called the Day of Love and Friendship here in Mexico. Also, careful with your ears. Ah, my ears. The audience is now deaf. I hope that you guys do. Celebrating Saint Valentine's Day with friends is also pretty good, I would say. Elevator going down. Bling, bling, bling. I'm glad that nothing bad ever happens. Well, never mind. Oh, thank you, Michael. Be careful what you do. She's unconscious. And here's the bathroom, man. The bath. Over there, in that corner. The only bathroom in Resident Evil 2. Queen. Man, I love capybara, man. For me, you do Friendsgiving, where like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, you do it with friends only. But I mean, I guess it is okay to do so. Because I mean, technically speaking, you're right. I mean, Thanksgiving by itself, it is like a very traditional, like, you know, I guess religious kind of thing. Well, not so much religious, but you know, the roots of it all. It's definitely not the same as they are today. So Friendsgiving is definitely, you know, a more friendlier version than that, I guess. So that would definitely be good. It is kind of like Friendsmas with Ali. It's done. Oh, why does he look like a hawk? He looks like he has a beak. Oh, what will I do? Well, I'm glad that didn't kill me. How many bullets does this guy need? Excuse me for 1 second. Let me stall him. Oh, oh, you remember when you died twice? Where exactly would that be? You died it in my arms tonight. It must have been something I said. Oh wait, it's actually like the other way around. I just died in your arms tonight. Got hit by a stray bullet. It's in the very final episode. You fight this really powerful sword guy, and you remember he gets you twice. Oh, is that Leon? Yeah, that's Resident Evil 6 Leon. But do you get assassinated, or do you switch paradigms or something of the sorts? Look at Leon being carried.
This is my life's work. We can't hide this anymore.
Yeah.
You think I didn't know you were coming?
The distant owl.
Gee, my creation will save me.
But if you say so, breaking.
Sorry.
The little bass going to. But yeah, I hope that you know that scene in the last episode is the one that you need. Oh, look at him go. You're gonna pop off a minute to finish things you need for your streaming. Take care. Yeah, definitely. Might stream Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, that's amazing, eh? Majora's Mask, the legendary game. I hope that I can, you know, that I can raid if the time slots aligned. But yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for stopping by and for being such a cool game. Thank you. Such a cool ally. There we go. Thank you, Christy. That's lovely. Thank you. Let me drink. Such a cool fly. Such a cool fly. Pretty fly for a white girl. Bean, 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 bean. So let's see. Now that I have everything and anything that I need. Let me just put this over here. Pretty fly for a white girl. Bean, bean, bean. Let's see. I don't have any more water anymore. That kind of sucks. Crows. I may just ignore them, actually. I'm not gonna pay any attention to the claws. The claw nose. So I now have the main fuse. I could just put this over here. Look at that guy. I'm still just gonna go here and see what I can get. I may receive a cool thing if I bring the normal fuse over there. The door do be close. Let me push the shuttle. I don't think there's anything missable in the super secret room. But it is nice that we're really close to the end of the game. Oh, hi. Ow. I'm glad that both he and me missed. Ow. Ow. Not the best of my moments, but you know, here we are. Oh, I have the secret weapon box key. It's definitely gonna be good. And a Soul Ink Ribbon. Soul Calibur. I have yet to play Soul Calibur more. I haven't tried it before, but I have not really played it quite a lot. That's something that I should definitely fix soon. If I ever get a Switch, or maybe a Switch 2, because I guess it would be more... Oh, I guess it would be a better of a financial decision. Well, I guess not getting one would be a better financial decision. But, ow. But you know, if I do ever get a Switch 2, I will definitely play Soul Calibur online. Man, I'm in danger already. Let me hopefully not die while this transition is going on. 1, 2. Ow. I guess I better just go and get my healing on, because otherwise it's definitely gonna be bad. Also, now my PC has been relocated, and I'm definitely now closer to the little babies, you know, the dogs. So you guys may hear them bark more often now. I don't really know how often you guys will hear them, but hopefully, you know, it's not too distracting. I may just save. Hold on, let me save just in case. I'm doing a lot of new saves, and that's definitely something quite different from the usual thing that I do. I tend to not do, you know, save after save after save. I only, you know, rewrite the same save, and I don't know why I'm starting to not do that. It's definitely something quite interesting to me. Also, another thing that I've been realizing quite recently is the fact that I do tend to lean a lot more on my left side whenever I'm sitting and streaming, and I don't know why. It's definitely something new to me. Okay, so now that I've gone and killed the people, foster the people, I need to release the microtoxins so that the BOWs won't get as aggressive. Let me use those blue herbs. You know I love them. So what else can I do over here? What else can I get? There's a file over here. The Umbrella Lab key. Let me give a little bit of fire to the situation. Come on, baby, light my fire, as people would often say. Ain't that lovely? It is interesting to see that even though there's like a sprinkler going on, there's definitely not, you know, that doesn't dissipate the fog or whatever. I hope that there won't be any lickers over here, otherwise I'm gonna die. Oh, the cross. Sure. I'm gonna get some of this, and then some of this as well. A green herb doesn't you know, get in the way. And then I'm going. I'm surprised that the cross didn't just peck at me the first opportunity that they did, or they had. I can definitely now go to where the thing is. So let me go straight to the room that needs the thing. Also, I just squished the poor little guy. Something funky that this game has is that you can die between cutscenes. And that sucks. Moth! Ow, 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 ow. I'm fine.
Opa, explosiva bomb.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I'm gonna die.
Signo de interrogación, monsters years.
Dominic, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh yeah, you know how it is. That many months, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for sticking around, man. That is a ton of months. A ton of months. How you doing, Dominic? Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm playing as Mikey Jackson. I'm the Mikey Jackson. Oh yeah. We gaming. I'm doing a little bit of pest infestation control. Ow, my face is melting. It looked like that guy just wanted to be cool. Mikey Jackson. Ow. We're definitely owing around. So it looks like that guy just wanted peace. Okay, I'm gonna leave this guy be, since he just wanted to not cause any harm. Well, I mean, unfortunately, I think that guy just has to die. And he died the way he lived. An insect. Yeah. But thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is very, very... What's the word? That's very... good of you. I don't know. I forgot the name. The name of that word. That is very... English, please. Kind of you. There you go. Well, I guess for a lack of a better word, that's very kind of you. That's very generous. There we go. That's the word that I was looking for. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I hope that you enjoyed the emotes as you always do. As you always do. So let me try and see if I can get the whole thing going on with the other thing, as you guys may know. So now that I do have the MO disc, I can just go straight to the end of the game. But I don't know if that would be a good thing. First of all, because I do wanna get as much gameplay as possible, so that you guys can see everything and anything. But now I can technically just go to the end of the game. Is it still the same schedule, 12 PM? Yes, it is. Until there inevitably is, or inevitably will be a light savings or day savings day. So the schedule may be a little bit jumbled. Yeah, Sundays and Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays, Sundays, and Fridays. And if there's ever any opportunity to do a co-op stream or an up-scheduled stream, I'm definitely gonna be doing that. I will try to utilize more of the schedule thingy in my Twitch About Me section, because I have seen that section, you know, the schedule thingy, adjusts automatically for anybody's time zone. So I could just set it up as in, you know, as in the time that I know that it's gonna happen, and then it will show you guys in your time zone, so that you guys won't miss anything and anything, you know. Oh yeah. We hyping it up. Oh yeah, get those emotes in the chat. Get that going on. Definitely going. Oh, the zombie. I'm getting shamoned. I won't get more of the SNG bullets because I have like a million, and I'm not utilizing any of them. Ooh. But yeah, how have you been, Dominic? I hope that you've been having a lovely time. Ooh, says the zombie. Oh, is there a zombie in the second floor platform? Man, I don't know. Why is there a moth in the in this platform? Man? At this point, I'm just starting to begin that maybe it would be a better idea to just ignore the pool dance thing. Excuse me, coming through. It is eating away at my bullets, and that's not a good thing. Excuse me, Mr. Moth. Sure, why not an increment? Maybe two. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. I should be cautious about this. Hold on. Let me move them up. Let me use the ammo disc now that I can. Oh, lovely, eh? Well, I'm just going. I don't know, do you guys want me to just finish the game, or do you guys want me to, you know, do you guys want to see everything else? Because I could definitely do so. Like how Maki just gets the items. Yeah, he just goes bzzz, and then he goes bzzz. Getting the map on. I don't wanna, hold on. Can I get anything else? I guess I'm just gonna show you guys the rest of the game, man. There's no real reason, rhyme or reason for me to not, you know, get anything else. Let me save the game. And I'm creating another save. This is the most saves that I've ever done in a playthrough. But yeah, shoutouts to hello, to Cr0ft's lab. Yeah, let's finish the game. Ow. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get that game on. I was gonna say why the bug looks a little bit gray, but it may be my monitor actually. He gets a going on, eh? Or whatever, or however Michael Jackson. Hello? And another one. I'm getting a little bit trigger happy with my Magnum. I should definitely save more of my ammunition. Jesus Christ, eh? Yeah, let me operate the thing. What was the password again? I guess it was just guessed. Guess. There we go. A lot of people struggle with navigating keywords that are in another layout that is not the normal layout, like the QWERTY. But I guess I've done this puzzle, but you know, enough times to not be bothered by it. Michael Jackson. Shimon. Man, how I love Michael Jackson. I really, really, really wish that I could have met him. Let's see. Let me open this up. You like my stream layout? Thank you. It's new, and I wanted to give. Oh whoa! I wanted to give it a little bit of a refresher, since you know, you never know how things are gonna go in the streaming world. But I may definitely need to make more space because I'm gonna be starting. Somebody went oh whoa. Yeah, somebody went oh whoa. Oh whoa. But yeah, I may need to redesign things because I'm gonna be starting using a camera. for my Resident Evil 9 playthrough. You guys are gonna be seeing the Skoogie, the Skunga Dunga, live movement thing, moving on. Cannot wait for that. I'm definitely waiting for that. You know, I may do a test stream before Resident Evil 9, so that I can see how my whole setup actually, like, you know, behaves with a camera. Because here's the thing, I don't know if I'm gonna be needing to erase the background, or if I just gonna let it be. Because, you know, erasing the background with you know, software and anything, it's definitely gonna hurt a little bit of the performance of my PC. So I guess I better just leave the background be. So I just gotta, you know, frame it in a way that it's definitely gonna be better for you guys to see me, and then not be too you know, self-conscious about it, you know. Yeah, top right. I've been thinking about maybe top right, and if not, I could just redesign the whole thing to be on the left. But I don't know. I'll see how things go. Probably top right, because my layout now, it is designed to be on the top left, or, you know, on the left side. You guys see the gameplay on the left side, and then you guys would alternatively see me on the right side. You know, like Shimon. Excuse me for 1 second. I gotta go. Shimon. Shimwao. Do you guys remember Shimwao? The same thing that Beans with Slap Chop used to, like, advertise. Hi, this is Beans with Slap Chop. This is gonna amaze you. Like the potato. One strike, one chop, and it's done. You don't do salads, or whatever he says. You don't like doing salads. That's why you don't make them, man. Look at my egg, or whatever he said. I'm gonna step on this thing. Haha, I got him. I remember Beans with Slap Chop. It is unfortunate that he decided to do a bad, you know, a bad series of events. Commence with secondary fingerprint. Oh, I need to do this on the B scenario. Unfortunately, there's no B scenario in this. Yeah, Beans with Slap Chop was not a good person in the end. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff that he later on regretted. Also, look at the marvels of technology. Fascinating, eh? I'm just gonna take the bullets just because of it. It would be a pity to not grab them after doing, you know, after going through all of that. But yeah, at least we got a meme out of Beans, you know. Beans with Slap Chop. This is gonna amaze you, or something of the sorts. I only know the full script when it comes to, like, the Spanish version of Slap Chop, but not so much the Japanese version, the English version. I've said this before, but whenever I got back home, or I get back home, Melody jumps on my lap the same way that this embryo does. Like, Melody just looks at me and she goes straight for a hug. Man, I love my little dog. And that's another good thing. Now that I'm gonna be having well, I do have the camera right here with me, but I have not yet installed it because you know. But what is it called? Oh yeah, was I not yet supposed to be, or to go where Annette is? Let me go where Annette is, or she's supposed to be, because I have yet to initialize the self-destruct system. But yeah, now that I'm gonna be using a camera, whenever the dogs come inside the house, you guys will be able to see them. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, it's Melody. Hey, look, it's Canelo. Hey, look, it's, like, you know. Paldom and whoever and whenever. So you guys will be able to see the doggies. Okay, now that I have the thing, the self-destruct systems have been activated. I guess I'm not gonna be activating the self-destruct system. Because I was supposed to go there and get the fuse and then do whatever, but I guess that's not in our cards now. I'm just gonna end the game, man. I'm just gonna go and finish the game. Maybe I was supposed to go back where Ada was and then go like, where's Ada? Where did Ada go? But I believe that's not in our cards. I'm just gonna go straight and finish the game. I am the big Billy and then I'm gonna go clearly. The big wet Billy and gonna go clearly. I'm gonna try to avoid this, guys. Will I do it with the amount of ammunition? Well, yeah, the amount of ammunition that I have is okay. Ow. But I will try to get a little bit more health. Because that's just usually the thing that I do. Oh, you beat Millie recently. That's nice. Which character did you use? I won. Yeah, Millie is so much fun. Super Smash Brothers as a whole is just, you know, so much fun. Let me get that thing. Let me get the thing. Let me get this. Let me also get this, and then I can combine it with this. And then let me get the Shimon. Star Fox, that's nice. Hiya, says Fox. Fox McCloud. Fox McCloud. Fox McCloud. Hiya, hiya. I remember that a friend used to have that sound as his sound effect for whenever he received a message, you know, in his phone. It was always fire, and it was so much fun. Everybody laughing and being like, ha 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 ha, he has Fox, ha ha. Not because, you know, everybody was like, you know, being like, ah, yeah, his main is trash, no. But I guess everybody was like, ha, the phone did a funny sound effect. You know? It often be like that. Whoa, all employees.
5 minutes until detonation.
Well, I guess we're gonna die. Why are there so many mods? Man, oh man, I wish I knew. We don't get enough pesticides, I guess. Oh, speaking about pests. All employees. Yep. I find it interesting that this song right here is basically just Bit crushed to death. Billy Birkin, Billy G. Birkin, the Billy G. Birkin. Well, I mean, yeah, he has the G virus, so it's Billy G. Birkin. Billy G. Whiskers. Billy G. Whiskers. Ow, Shimon. What we do, I don't even know. Oh, look at him. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot that I'm indeed in hard mode. Don't go running at me like that. I know that there's a way to actually like soft lock the, well, not soft lock the, but you know. Maybe I should have packed more. Ow! 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 Maybe I should have indeed packed more healing. Ow! 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 We did it, everybody. Yippee! Yeah, so close, eh? If he grabbed me just one time, eh? I would have died, eh? Of cringe, eh? We did it, everybody. We beat the game for the millionth time, eh? But yeah, for a moment I forgot that I was in hard mode. Eh? Been struck by a smooth G-Minal. Let's end this with style. I'm gonna die because we're doing this. Ow! Welcome. Oh yeah. We did it, everybody. We beat the game. Again. And again and again. I find it really cool of the animators to actually, like, you know, make Claire like close her eyes as being like, oh, that was so close, you know. That gives out a lot of emotions.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
So she says.
It's over. No.
What do you mean?
I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
I find it funny how Leon just looks at her like, what did you just say? Like, what did you just say right now, eh? Fat Michael Jackson song, eh? Probably starting something. You gotta be starting something. You got to be starting something. Yeah, I like that song, eh? It has a nice message. Yeah, like Leon just looks at her, being like, you know, kind of like, what did you just say? 20 hours later. Oh yeah, since this is Biorand, we definitely gotta end this in style. Look at the crawl. Missing. Oh, Bok Basuf. Oh, shout out to Bok Basuf. He went missing. Run this run though. You're not alone song. I'm still yet to listen to that song. Oh, look at this play, man. Shoutouts to all these cool people. Look at them go. And everybody, if you guys want to see the P Epsilon report, well, as long as it is not the P Epstein report, we're gonna be fine. Look at him go. Would you like me to play RE6 with me? I don't know. Would you? Sorry, but I think you're mistaking me for someone else. I'm just a normal Stoneville citizen. Fascinating. Got to be starting. I have to say, I really miss President Kenda. May he rest in peace. Definitely. Don't listen to all these Kenda Gunshop fanatics. John's gun shop is where it's at. Lamau. Look at him go. Man, President Kenda. Have you seen an Orgaron here? Short, black tail. Oh, it's Lily. It's pretty cold outside at this time of year. Don't forget your protective coat. But what if I do another insane random done and dusted, eh? I could bury it. Hey, it's me, Captain Ketchup. I'm the voice of your head, and I want to tell you that you do matter. Yippee, eh? Me when the yippee, eh? Bro, you have to try this new cherry berry drink. You'll feel like a gun down wrestling. I mean, shoutouts to Cherry Berry, because she used to be a wrestler. Definitely, so shoutouts to her. Eh? Evil Cherry Berry. She used to be a wrestler. Maybe she still is. I don't know. I am aware that there is some ex-wrestlers in the Resident Evil community. So if you guys know of any, you know, shoutouts to them. You can contact the authorities with this. Will you use the phone? Here we go. You guys ready for the Shimon? As we always do, eh? Party time, everybody. Eh?
Put your gun down, Chris. She's a key witness. We need her. A witness? She's the one who did all this!
Oh, look at him go.
It wasn't her. It was Simmons, the national security advisor. I lost all my men because of her! I lost over 70,000...
Look at Michael Jackson. I don't think we've ever actually seen Michael Jackson breakdancing. I don't know if he ever was into breakdancing. Maybe he did one time. Yeah, we are friends here, yeah. Look at that guy. Well, this is another Bioran done and dusted, eh? And I'm so glad that I got to like stream this this mod because it's actually quite fun. So I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. It's definitely one of them mods of all time, as people would often say. Look at them going. Shoutouts, as always, shoutouts to all the people who worked in Bioran, you know. It was funny, definitely it was funny. Yeah, shoutouts to all the people who worked in Bioran and who still work at Bioran. And, you know, oh, look at him go! Look at him go, look at him slay. And to the people working at Cr0ft's lab, you know, doing all those custom models of Homer Simpson, Mai Shiranui, Keanu Reeves, Michael Jackson, obviously. And I am aware that, you know, I am aware that the second part of this mod is out now. So if you guys wanna see what the second part of the Michael Jackson mod looks like, then you can definitely give that a try, you know. In Cr0ft's Lab's Patreon, I had pinned a message with the Patreon of Cr0ft's Lab. So if you guys wanna give that a go, eh? It's always so lovely to see this cool thing. Imagine if someday a group of cosplayers just decide to recreate this in real life.
I do.
Shout out to Capcom.
Protect this woman.
Will this partner be someday? Eh? I hope that, you know, Capcom will bring out the Capcom partnership thingy in Latin America. You know, I would definitely love to be a Capcom ambassador or whatever they do. There we go. Some of the data could not be loaded. Please reset the game DVD. Okay. I mean, if I don't have another choice, should I insert the DVD? It says that the DVD is nothing, but I don't have a DVD. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can actually, like, you know, mount the DVD or thingy. Oh, poor Pierce. Although I don't think I have the thing on him anymore. I'm just gonna ignore the thing, and maybe it will actually, like, you know, it'll actually load up the game. There we go. Hey, soul sister. This song kinda, you know, at the beginning of this this version of the song sounds like, hey, soul sister. But you know how it is. Can I ignore it? There we go. And we did it, everybody. Ranking B, because I saved quite a lot, and also I got up to 3.5 hours, so I got a ranking B. So that's not too bad. And yeah, this is basically gonna be it, everybody. I got my 3 hours in. Well, close to my 3 hours. B for believe, because you gotta believe in yourself, definitely. I almost got my 3 hours in, but you know, I believe that this is indeed a good stopping point for today's stream. And yeah, if you guys will will be here for you know on Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing on Friday. Actually, I may do a little bit of I may play Resident Evil 4 so that I can be prepared for you know playing as Leon again. So maybe I could get the Resident Evil 4 a spin, so that I can get that going on. But I don't know. Would you guys prefer me to play the OG or the remake? I feel like playing the OG could be cool. I often I often do not play any of them, so I don't know. Would you guys like me to play the OG or the remake? Let me know whenever I do get to do the stream. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Right? But for now, this is gonna be it, everybody. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. And yes, shoutouts again to Cr0ft's Lava for being so cool, right? And doing a cool mod. But don't go yet, everybody. Let me see who I can raid so that we can share the love, as I often like to say. Who be live, huh? Who do we live? Who do we live? Doobie doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo wah. Doobie doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo wah doobie 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 doo. Somebody may be live. Who may be live? Well, I guess we're just about to find out, as people would often say. Let me raid. Let me raid. I'm gonna be raiding. I'm gonna raid Candy Quartz. Candy Quartz is playing Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles. That is such a lovely game. And I hope that you guys will enjoy it, because I definitely do. Anytime I do play The Umbrella Chronicles. So let's give Candy Quartz a raid. Yippee. Raid. Candy Quartz. There we go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. As I said, I hope to see you guys soon on Friday. I will probably play Resident Evil 4. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing the remake or the OG, but that's something that I definitely gonna be figuring out when the time comes. I'm gonna see you guys later. And twitch.tv/Kong_Dongam. Those are my links. And tip of the day is, remember that rearranging your room or your house is not as scary once you start doing it. So get them feng shui or whatever going on. I don't know, whatever you guys may be into that. Well, yeah, have a lovely day, everybody. Bye bye. Say hello to Candy Quartz. Bye bye.